Before we get into this video, grab yourself a cup of tea or a coffee or a beer or a glass of white wine, or whatever you fancy, because this is going to be a slightly longer one than usual. But it's probably the most important video I've done on this channel so far, if you're moving house. I'm going to expose estate agents' big, fat, hairy, smelly, sweaty, dirty secret that everyone moving house needs to know before they begin the process. So grab yourself a drink, pause the video, I'm going to get myself a drink, and I'll let you in on this secret. Right, have coffee, let's get into it. Listening to this video to the end can literally alter the course of your life if you are about to move house and you have to sell your current home. I'm not going to bore you with the 20 years of research that I've done onto why moving home is such a bad experience, generally speaking. Just take it from me, because I've got nothing to sell you here other than a concept of how you approach your move. I've already had one coffee today. These are really strong. I probably don't need this. And I'm probably going to end up rambling like this much too fast. I said I'm going to reveal the biggest, dirtiest, fattest, hairiest, smelliest, sweatiest secret in a state agency. And if you think I'm exaggerating, I think that this secret is the #1 cause of more of the moving nightmares than anything else. I'm not blaming anyone for this, by the way. It's the game. Don't hate the players, hate the game. And the game's rules need to be changed in order to stop this. And that is what I'm trying to do with BestAgent. Everyone, including me when I started in this industry 20 years ago, has a poor perception of estate agents. And right there is the root cause of this problem. When we go out to pick 3 agents to talk to about selling our home, which is what everybody does, if they don't already know who they want to use, they go and pick 3 to compare them, is that selection of 3 is made entirely at random. And there are, on average, 15 agents to choose from, sometimes more, sometimes less, but on average, 15 to choose from. And if you pick 3 at random, then mathematically speaking, you are picking 20% at random, which means that you have an 80% chance of not picking the one best agent for you. And the problem is, nobody knows who the best agent for you is except you. Nobody else can tell you who the best agent for you is. And the problem gets worse because nobody knows where this person works. The best agent for you, I'm talking about an individual, a human being, not a brand. And they could be working in any of those 15 agents nearby you. Whatever the overall quality of your local agents is, one of them is better than all of the others. And that one that's better than all of the others for you is the one that will get you the highest price in the shortest time for your home, which means you'll have more money to buy your next home with and be able to do that sooner and with more certainty if you find that best agent. If you pick 3 at random, that gives you a 20% chance that you will find that best agent among those 3. And if you do, you'll end up meeting one of them and they will be a standout person and you'll go with them and you'll have a great experience. But there's only a 20% chance of that happening first time out. The first thing you've got to do is to stop believing that all agents are bad. That is an incorrect statement, right? It is a fact that on average, roughly 20% of agents are very good. Okay, so out of the 15 you've got locally, 3 of the people in those 15 companies are very good and know the patch better than anyone else, know the process better than anyone else, and are, if you trust them and let them do their job, they are the ones who will get you the best possible price, the realistically best possible price. We're not going to discuss how that happens. I've done another video on that called The Only Way to Find Out What Your House is Really Worth, where I describe exactly how they get you the best possible price. That's the idea that I need you to get into your head, right? There is a human being near where you live who is the best agent for you personally, not necessarily for anyone else. I mean, I think the concept of someone recommending an estate agent is a bit like the concept of someone recommending a Tinder date. Hear me out. An estate agent who's great for you may not be great for your neighbor because they may not get on as well. There may not be a relationship click, a working relationship click. And if there isn't trust, the working relationship will not work so well and you won't get as good an outcome because you have to work with the agent that you choose. There is a report done a couple of years ago by a city stockbroker called Jefferies, which found that the national average in England of properties sold by the first agent instructed was 48.2%. Let that sink in. The national average for how many properties an estate agent sells is 48%. That means less than half of the properties they list do they actually sell. Get what that means? That means that every time you pick an agent, where you pick 3 at random and then you pick 1 at random, you are tossing a coin. It's a 50-50 chance that they will get you any price for your house, let alone the best price. Most agents, excluding the top 20% approximately, know that they are not going to sell roughly half of the properties they list. Now that means they sit in someone's front room saying, yes, Mr. and Mrs. Jones, yes, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, of course we're going to sell your house for you. We're going to do our very best, we're going to get a great result. And you only instruct them because in that moment you believe they are going to sell your house. But that agent knows that there is a substantial chance your house won't sell at all. Especially if you've chosen because they gave you the highest valuation. That's just the most stupid thing anyone selling a house can do. The number of properties an agent has on their books is not a reason to instruct them. Because you don't know that they might only be selling 1 in 3 of the properties they list. I know of agents who have won awards for customer service who are only selling 1 in 3 or 1 in less than half of what they list, okay? If those boards have all got sold on them, then yes, that's a great sign. If all of their boards have got sold on them, that is a reason to instruct an agent round, okay? Because that is evidence that they are succeeding in their goal of getting a deal. But the brands you actually want to watch out for are the ones that have got the most for sale boards, not showing sold. The best agents at selling properties quickly for the highest price don't even need a for sale board, okay? As the video that we put up recently of that couple that sold their house in Bicester, having chosen their agent through BestAgent, they said it was gone within 5 days of coming on the market. They hadn't even got the board up. Online reviews of agents should be totally disregarded. And I'm sorry for the agents that think otherwise, but you don't know how old those reviews are. You don't know if the same people are still working there. The fact that the person who gave a good review had a great experience of that individual does not mean everyone else will have the same, because it's about personal relationships. So as nice as it is to see an agent with great reviews online, it's not a reason to instruct them. I mean, it's a positive. Of course, it's a positive. It is not a reason to choose them. Out of the average 15 agents closest to your property, 3 are better than all the rest. Your job is to find those 3 and choose from those 3, because only that way do you have a chance of finding the best agent, getting the top price for your house, and getting it sold quickly. This is the concept you have to have in your head if you want to get the best deal for your property. How do you find the best agent? You've got to look under every stone, and that's where we come in. So if you go to bestagent.co.uk, click on Find Your Agent, fill out your details. What BestAgent does is it sends an invitation to all of the 20 nearest agents to your property to send you a video introduction so that you get to see the people, not the brand. You get to see the person who is confident enough to pick up a camera, record an introduction saying, "Hi, my name is Charlie. I've been selling properties like yours in this area for a long time and I'd love to come and meet you." You've got to be suspicious of any agent that lacks the confidence to do that, right? What are they hiding? And so far, in our experience, it is the forward-thinking, confident agents who really are very good at their job, who are happy to grab their phone, record a video, send you the message via BestAgent, from which you can then say, well, wow, I didn't even know those agents were there. And you end up meeting someone you would never have called. And that's what happens every time. Please, by this point, go and watch the video of Chris and Cass, who sold their house in Bicester with an agent that they would never have called and had a fantastic result. They got more money for their property than asking price in 5 days. Most estate agents have a dirty secret, which is that they don't sell as much as 2/3 of what they list. Do you want to instruct one of those agents? I hope that was helpful. I hope if you're an agent watching this, you understand that this, in the long run, this is best for everyone, including agents. And I wish both movers watching this and agents watching this all the best for their moves and their clients' moves going ahead. All right, guys, have a great day. I will see you on the next one. Enjoy whatever it was you got out to drink for this. And thanks for listening. Bye-bye. Horrible confession to make. Still wearing my slippers. I haven't really got up today. Check this out. Welcome to Devon, everybody. Stunning here, isn't it? See ya.